And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Grantsburg, Wisconsin. My name is Bob Rombach, and we have a special treat for you here to end the year of 2025. Nick Rombach by my side, as usual, doing a great job on camera. We have some old friends, frenemies, in town as the Unity Eagles and the Grantsburg Pirates take part in a doubleheader here tonight. Girls get to go first. Whoop. And we're excited to bring it all to you here tonight. We're going to take a quick second here. I'm sure they'll get to the opening lineups here in just a moment. Yes, and here we go.
Welcome to Monday Night Holiday Basketball. We're glad you're here with us. Now for the starting lineups, beginning with Unity. Number 4, Caitlin Collard. Number 15, Andrea Erickson. Number 21, Madison Wilhelm. Number 23, Marissa Anderson. And number 43, Brooklyn Catmull. Now the starting 5 for the Grantsburg Pirates. Number 3, Haley Moore. Number 4, Josie Erickson. Number 12, Lura Jensen. Number 22, Jersey Jada Hicks. And number 25, Harley Burton.
All right, well, there you go. It is almost a new year, but you might be able to see just at the top of your screen, new banners. There you go. Nick's showing off the new banners across the way. Those are conference, regional, and sectional championships. Over to the left, we'll get to it in a second. The state, it actually gives the place a different feel as we get the opening tap. It bounces in the logo, and now a retap. 3 seconds off the clock, and it will be white ball. I don't know. It's because she touched it twice without another player touching it. That's why. And so I guess that goes as a turnover on Unity. And here we go. Quickly into Burton. Can't get it to go off the glass. And as you heard, Luella Jensen, LJ, getting her first start as Jersey gets the early swat. Here's Erickson. Lobs it over. Hicks. There's LJ. Underneath, Moore gives herself some space in the basket for 2. Kaylee Moore on the board. And a little bit of pressure. Unity able to get by it. This is Kaler. Kaler over to Wilhelm. Back to Kaler. Looks like man-to-man here maybe for Grantsburg. Nope, they're in some kind of zone. We'll get a better look here as it goes. Kaler bounces it into the right elbow. This is Kottval, and it is going to be a foul. No, it's a jump ball, it seems. Okay. Here's Moore. And Erickson back to Moore. Erickson at the free throw line, dribbles once. No good. Burton on the rebound. She'll be rewarded with some free throws. Grantsburg 2-4 overall. And as you see the state banners, Carly Burton heads to the free throw line. And sinks the first one. Little festivities in the festive part of the year. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and are gearing up for a great new year. 1 for 2 for Carly. We have not been here since, I think it was the 19th, doing a broadcast or a live stream here from Grantsburg. That ball goes off of the hands of a Unity player out of bounds. Pirates will have the ball in a 3-point lead, 3-0. And here comes Moore. LJ, who hit 4 or 5 against Turtle Lake, and I didn't get a chance to show you that. I'll show you the video in just maybe at our first time out. Some highlights from the last time we were here. Grantsburg took on Turtle Lake. Turtle Lake took both games against the Pirates that night, but plenty of highlights for the Grantsburg squad in both. Show you the girls one here at the first time out. Ooh, first full time out, I should say, and that's going to be a foul on Grantsburg. And Carly Burton picks up her second in back-to-back possessions. And Ruby Rengo will come in for Carly, who's going to sit with 2 fouls. So Ruby, normally a starter. Let's see what happens here as she wasn't out there for the opening tap. This one's kicked over. 3-pointer on the way. No, Unity's still not on the board. Hicks tracks down the rebound and over to Erickson. Josie crosses the timeline. Josie, nice feed over to Hicks. I think Josie is maybe the best passer on the team. 3-pointer, Kaylee Moore. Kaylee has 5. I know Grantsburg likes to enter it in underneath, and that one, no touch. I don't think Ruby got a hand on it. Indeed, she didn't. And it'll be a turnover on Unity. So we'll see if they try to do this. They like to dump it down to either Carly or Ruby on the low block, and just to finish it up, I think Josie, she has such great touch on that entry pass. She has the ball now. Here's Moore. Ball fake to Jensen, over to Hicks, left open for 3, in and out. Rebound tapped by Ruby, and it goes out of bounds. 6-0, Grantsburg leads, and the other freshman, Lauren Hallberg, comes in for Josie Erickson. Grantsburg putting the pressure on. This is Andrea Erickson, a top player for Unity. She gets it over. Oh, ball is knocked around. Here's Jensen after the Moore strip, but good job by Unity to get back and get in the passing lane there by Erickson. And turned over Grantsburg right after Grantsburg turned over Unity. 6-0 here. Good start for the Pirates. See if we've got some of those Christmas cookie legs still rearing their heads here. Neither team has played since before Christmas. This is Kaler. Good pass over, up, no good. Rebound by Lauren Hallberg, and she is timeout. So she had extended that arm, or that leg as far as it could, and Coach Thompson calls it timeout. This is going to be a 30-second timeout, I think. Let's see. Yeah, just a 30-second one. So we'll wait to show you that highlight video from earlier from the Turtle Lake game. So Grantsburg 2-4 overall, Unity 2-5 overall. Unity's Andrea Erickson averages just over 13 points per game and leads the team in rebounds too, with about 7.5 per game. I don't know Grantsburg's stats. They don't upload them. Trevor keeps that close to the vest, so he's one of a few coaches that choose not to put their stats up online for everybody to see. So I can't help you out there. I do know that Grantsburg's average game, they score 39 and give up 66. That's a 27-point differential, so they're looking to close the gap there. And right now off to a good start, 6-0 Pirates. But you kind of have to understand there's 2 very young players with key roles, and there's a turnover pass to LJ. Hey, good job by Moore to catch up to the play and knock it out of bounds. And into the game, Megan Peterson and Violet Hill. And checking out is Brooklyn Kottval and number 21, Madison Wilhelm. Passed in at the low block, trying to make her way, no good, and Hicks comes away with the loose ball rebound. And a double dribble. Double dribble. Let's see, we've got a second. We can take a look and see. I missed it. Oh, okay. She did pound it to the ground, but it was on the loose ball, but he counted that as her first dribble, which I think, we didn't catch the whole replay there, so I'm guessing it was, she had good possession there. But it comes up empty for Unity. Still can't get off the schneid here, and Grantsburg races up, and Lauren traveled. Passed just a little bit, led her a little bit too much. She grabbed it instead of kind of quickly dribbling it. So a couple turnovers in a row for Grantsburg, and Unity has a chance here to have the lead, but Kaylee Moore says, no, I'm going to pick it off at half court and go the distance. Kaylee Moore lighting it up here. She has 7 of the Grantsburg 8 points. Good pressure down in the backcourt. Anderson, and it's out of bounds. No, it's going to be a foul on Grantsburg. So Marissa Anderson, Josie Erickson getting set to check back in for Grantsburg. To the high post, now back outside. This is Erickson. Kaler down low, pops it back out. Oh, it's kind of intercepted. Kaler does eventually get to it. Kicks it over. Erickson for 3, no good. Rebound fought for by 2 Pirates, and Ruby Rango comes away with it. Hallberg brings it up the rest of the way. Able to bounce it over to Hicks, now to LJ. And her pass a little bit telegraphed and knocked out of bounds. Good job by Peterson to get in the way of that one, and Jensen will sit down for a moment. Luella's first varsity start. Congratulations to her. A testament to the work that she has put in. She's just a gifted player. Nice pass into Rango, and Rango too hard off the glass. Can't get it to go. Good pass by Hicks nonetheless. And I think that's a travel indeed. Travel on Unity, so a turnover will be Grantsburg ball. Checking into the game, back into the game, Madison Wilhelm. And she'll sub in for Marissa Anderson. 3 seniors, a junior, and a freshman on the court for Grantsburg right now. And here's the freshman quickly down to senior Hicks. And Josie has it stripped away from her. Dribbling high to the rack and fouled. And maybe the first points will come from the free throw line, as Madison Wilhelm will check in there as the foul is called on Lauren Hallberg, her first team's 4th foul. And they just can't quite get it yet. And there it is, 1 point for the visitors. And it's Wilhelm who picks it up. Erickson in the corner, she's double teamed, gets it out of there quickly. Hallberg trying to find the open player. Now it's moved around nicely. And they tried to enter that into Ruby. That was a good idea. Nice play there again defensively. It was Megan Peterson. Knocked that one, deflected it out of bounds. It'll stay Grantsburg ball with 11:51 to go. Open shot for Erickson. It's too far, and it's rebounded by Peterson. Trapped at half court. Good job dribbling out of it. Here comes Kaler. She's been good with the ball. Kicks it over, and Unity can get set in their offense. Cross-court pass, it connects. Shot on the way, no good, and Rango is there to pick up the rebound. Again, Carly Burton on the bench with 2 fouls here in the first half. Sidestep, and Kaylee nearly gets decapitated, and she'll go to the line for 2. Foul is on Violet Hill. She didn't mean to do that. It was definitely not vicious. Kaylee made a nice move. Violet was standing her ground, but with Kaylee's move, she brought her arm down and just kind of clotheslined her a little. Kaylee with another point. Grantsburg leads 9-1. Kaylee has 8 of those points. Misses the second free throw. Coming down the court, this is Wilhelm. And that one through the hands of Anderson. Unity not getting a lot of shots off and a timeout called by Grantsburg. They're going to make it a full timeout. So let's take a look at some highlights. This was supposed to be a preview for today's game, but let's look at some highlights from the Turtle Lake game for Grantsburg. Ruby from downtown. There it is. Ruby Wahlberg at the elbow, kicking over to Jensen. Jensen for three. Lawrence. Luella for three. Yes. Haley with the toe on the line, I think. No. Hicks lines another one up. Oh, splashes it. Oh. Luella for three. She gets a 3-point lead here for the Lake. That's a nice pass by the Lauren. Jensen for three. And the freshman long three by Hicks. Oh, back to Moore. Top of the circle. Haley. Now Erickson. They want to enter it in. Harley there. Good pass. Over to Jensen. Jensen left open for three. She got it. All right, there you go. Some good stuff. You saw Luella with some three-pointers. That pass goes into the backcourt, and Josie picks it up over and back. Pass was a little bit wild, so it's a turnover out of the Grantsburg timeout. Not what they were looking for, of course, but still a nice lead here, 8 points, but holding Unity to just the one free throw make. Here's a step back three. That looks good, and it is. Three-pointer is good, and we're talking about a different story now as Wilhelm hits the three. She has all 4 points for Unity. Quickly to Moore. Moore. Pump. Oh, that's intercepted. Trying to get it over to Erickson. That's a second turnover in a row for Grantsburg. Too hard. Rebound up off the glass and good. And it looked like Hicks was a little slow to get up. And she is a little slow to get up. Andrea Erickson with the 2, and Jersey, as Renee goes to check on her, she's kind of holding her hand at a kind of tenderly, her left hand. She's up. She is incredibly tough. Hopefully she is all right. She's going to go right to the training room, though. So Carly Burton will be back into the game, not even halfway through the first half. She has 2 fouls, but with Jersey injured, she's going to play. Here comes Moore. The Pirates haven't had a shot in the last couple. And here's another turnover. And Erickson shot, and then Erickson, I think, got a block. That's Andrea versus Josie. Look out. Ruby up ahead to LJ, who will try to slow things down. Nice spin move. In some trouble. And she'll hand it off to Josie. Erickson bumped, and that's going to draw the foul. Just a little too aggressive there by Marissa Anderson. Picks up the foul. And that is the 3rd on Unity. So 4 fouls on Grantsburg, 3 on Unity. This is the first game of a girl-boy doubleheader. So stick around after this one. That one's another turnover on the pass. Grantsburg really trying a lot of those skip passes. They're not going well for them. That one was too high. There's been a couple that Unity just gets in the passing lanes like they're practicing and ready for that. So It was 9-1, a 5-0 run here for Unity, and they have the ball back with a chance to cut into it even more. Nearing the halfway mark of the first half. Underneath, low block shot blocked by Ringo. Have a second here. You can take another look at that shot block. Entered cleanly. This is a staple play. The three-pointer on the way, no good. Good box out by Burton. And the Pirates turn away the Eagles this time. And that's another tough pass, but again, Josie with a nice lob in there, but Luella has it taken away, and now a timeout called by Kevin Harris. Coach Harris calls the timeout as that was about to get tied up, and that's going to be a 30-second timeout as well. So, Unity coming into tonight 2-5. They lost their last game. That was Prairie Farm Clayton. They lost 37-20, so not a lot of offense. In fact, the Eagles are scoring about 42 per game, but the Prairie Farm Clayton gals able to shut them down pretty well. Grantsburg had for the first part of the first half, and still doing a good job defensively, the Pirates. Unity heads to Ashland for a Heart of the North Conference game. Just crazy to think about Unity being in a different conference than us now. But they'll go up there Saturday. Just a long trip. That's an interception. Erickson kicks it out. Kaylee Moore thought about three. Probably could have taken that unless directed not to. Josie, gets called for the double dribble. Must have put her other hand on there for a moment. So double dribble and a turnover on Grantsburg. And Hallberg just deflects that out of bounds right to her brother Grant. And my son Alex, and who else? Is that Blake? Can't tell who the other kid is over there. Unity inbounds. Pass is clean this time. Trapping at half court, and she steps out of bounds through the trap. Good job by Kaylee and Josie to set that up perfectly, and Wilhelm steps out of bounds. A little frustration on her face afterwards. Those traps, man. 9-6. Pirates get aggressive defensively. Can get a shot off here even. There's Rengo on the outside. Another skip pass. This is Hallberg. And Unity also making some trouble defensively, and another interception. Peterson, and it's blocked by Ruby. She's fired up afterwards. At least second block for Ruby since she got back into the game. Inbounded, three-pointer, in and out, and Burton does another good job on the box out and the rebound. Kaylee crosses half court and now picks up her dribble accidentally, I think, and then fires it too far over the head of Lauren Hallberg. That one was just unforced that time. She had Lauren no problem. So she's got to just kind of settle that one down. Kaylee, of course, has been a starter for at least 3 years. I can't remember if she started her freshman year, but a lot of basketball from Kaylee. And a foul, a reach-in on Lauren, and I think that's her second foul as Katie Kaler comes back into the game. That is 5 fouls on Grantsburg. And again, Lauren Hallberg picks up her second. So Lauren and Carly both with 2 fouls here with 7:55 left to go in the first half. Wilhelm. Anderson now, back to Wilhelm. Long pass, good pass. Kaler for 3, and it's good. Katie Kaler sinks it from deep, and it's tied up. It was 9-1, and another Grantsburg turnover and a kick. So almost a turnover, but I think it was a kick, and Grantsburg will retain possession. Jersey Hicks comes back in. Luella Jensen is going to come into the game. And Hicks is on the bench now after getting treated and taped up. Her left wrist has been taped up. And the ball nearly thrown away. Good job by Hallberg, but then it's tapped away. This Unity defense going nuts. And Luella gets a block from behind. Jensen now takes it. Seeing a couple of defensive gems here. It was, like I said, 9-1 to start the game. 8-0 run, and nearly thrown away. Hallberg enters it in. Ruby off the glass and good, and that's how Grantsburg makes their money. And that's Rango's first bucket, and that allows Grantsburg to get into the press, which is going to be broken. No, it's not. It's tipped away, and now a fast break opportunity as Josie has to kind of wait and gather the ball. Gets it over to Jensen. Jensen's deadly outside. Makes that one too! Luella Jensen. (14-9), just a quick 5 from Grantsburg after it got tied up. Lobbed over. Good job by Kaler. Now she's trapped in big trouble in a timeout called right before the turnover. Good job by Coach Harris to take that 30-second, because that was a clear and present danger for him and his squad. Good call, good timeout call by him. Again, just a 30-second timeout. Nick Rombach on the video camera does a nice job. As usual, had a good time at Christmas. I meant to wear my Christmas gear here tonight. Last year we did it, but I think that was a pre-Christmas home game. We haven't had anything at home since the 19th, if I remember right. So actually it was before that. Oh no, yeah, it was before that, because Grantsburg girls went to Winter on the 19th. Might have been the 12th. Grantsburg, last time they played was that day. They won over Winter, up in Winter 52-48. Getting their second win overall. They also beat Siren. Grantsburg trying to close out. And they leave her alone. The shot is too hard, but the rebound, good position there by Madison Wilhelm. Madison has 6. 14-11 after that timeout. Unity does score. Another long pass knocked away. Pirates having a heck of a time with the long passes, but catching up from behind, and a travel, I think, on Jersey Hicks, who's back into the game. Yeah, had it and picked up her pivot foot. Low scoring first half, 5:41 to go. That one's lobbed in. Wilhelm into the lane, loses the handle, now in some trouble. She's not going to get out over Ruby. I think that's Ruby's third block. Here's Moore. Nice pass over to Hicks, back to Kaylee, back to Hicks. To Moore, open at the elbow, no good from mid-range. Like the shot, just didn't make it. And here's Kaler. Skip pass over to the right short corner, the 3, no good. And Ruby gets another rebound. Burton and Hallberg are on the bench with 2 fouls. Looks like Lauren's getting set to check back in with under 5 minutes to go here. Here's Moore getting into some trouble, and she draws the foul. Who do they have? It's going to be on number 23. That's Marissa Anderson. Josie Erickson is going to come out as Lauren Hallberg comes in. That's Unity's 4th foul, 2nd on Anderson. And she'll stay in the game. Inbounded to Moore, over to Hicks, in the corner, back to Moore. Skip pass, that one connects to Jensen, now Hallberg. Back to Luella. LJ Wu might have tapped a toe or two. Here's a 3 from Kaylee, no. Long rebound, and it's out of bounds. Jersey couldn't quite track it down. And it will be Unity ball, but the Pirates going to go into full court here on the out-of-bounds play. Anderson. Kaler gets it up ahead. Violet Hill. Sunflower, three-pointer on the way. No, it hits the top of the backboard, but didn't hit that little piece of iron that's there for if and when we go to a shot clock here in Wisconsin. It's a mount for that. And that is a big bop as Kaler gets into Moore, a little hip check there. Just going for the ball, just good foul there. And it is the 5th now on the Eagles and the 2nd on Kaler. So a couple gals with 2 for Unity as well. Jensen. Moving around the perimeter, Hicks over to Rango. Ruby skips to Jensen. Jensen finds her way to the rack and puts it in. Lauren's first bucket of the night. She picked up her dribble. We're getting close to that 10 seconds and able to get across. Bounce pass, Kaler stops and now gets it back out. Three-pointer on the way, and it's good. Marissa Anderson for 3. 16-14 Grantsburg. They've led the whole way outside of a couple of ties. It was tied at 9. Actually, just the one, well, tied at 0, I guess, but. Good pass, and that's an easy one for Ruby. So second time Grantsburg's been able to connect and complete that play. 18-14. Ruby with 4. Bounce pass to Hill. Skipped over. This is Peterson. And now Kaler. Kaylee Moore leads all scorers with 8. Madison Wilhelm leads Unity with 6. Ball is tapped away and then over and back. The ball was tipped, but Katie Kaler got possession on the front court, in the front court, and then went to the backcourt. Had she allowed that ball to bounce in the backcourt, I think she would have been completely fine. Here's Erickson. Erickson into some traffic, into some trouble and a travel. Wilhelm, again, Unity's leading scorer, comes into the game. Katie Kaler comes out, the sophomore. Well, this says that she's a sophomore. I thought I researched that she was a junior. I'm not sure, but not a senior, I can say that. Nice pass inside to Erickson off the glass and good. Andrea Erickson with 4. Hallberg back to Erickson. Josie surveys, that ball may have been tipped by Erickson. And Lauren Hallberg quickly. You can hear some coaching points there by Jeremy Burton. He's saying you're telegraphing that and everybody knows you're doing it, so. Here we go, Unity on the baseline, out of bounds play. Get it in cleanly. Wilhelm dumps it underneath, but it's knocked away. The ball is loose, picked up eventually by Hallberg. Burton finds herself with the ball. Now gets it to Hallberg, kicks it over, Hicks. Hicks up top, and Grantsburg will get set into their offense with under a minute and a half to go. That's a 3 on the way. No, rebound, Erickson, and a push. And that is the 6th foul on the Eagles. So Grantsburg will get it out of bounds underneath their own basket, and Kaler will come in, and that's the 3rd now. That was risky, but Marissa Anderson picks up her 3rd foul, and she will be on the bench. Hallberg to Hicks. And LJ looking to pass, gets it over to Jersey. Josie Erickson for three, no good. Long rebound, that's all white over there, so Grantsburg does pick it up. Erickson over to Hicks again, minute 4 left to go. Luella from the corner, pump fake, and she is going to be fouled, and that'll be 1 and 1 as Megan Peterson picks up the foul. That is the 7th on the Eagles. No good on the front end, but there's Burton. Burton gets the rebound. She's in a little bit of trouble, so she'll fire it out to Hallberg. Lauren stuck, kind of just rolls it out to Josie. Josie jump stop, tries to dump it down to Burton. Good idea, but quick hands by the Eagle defenders. Josie there, up off the glass and good. Nice play. Josie Erickson, her first bucket. She has 2, and the Pirates lead by 4. About 30 seconds left to go in the first half. Kaler brings it across, trying to get into that lead that the Pirates have had basically the whole game. Kicked out with 20. Swung across inside the arc. The 2 is no good, and Grantsburg with a chance here with plenty of time. 10 seconds left to go. Erickson surveys. Josie over to Hicks. 5 seconds left. She's going to take that 3 in and out. Rebound up for grabs, and the time will expire. There was a lot of time left on the clock when that shot was shot, but that's okay. Looking for a rebound, they almost got it. But that's going to do it here for the first half, 20-16. For the second half, we will play a little bit of initials game. Let's see, we've got 60 people watching, so we ought to be able to play that, assuming the chat works. Somebody say something in the chat. We'll make sure it works. Then we'll play the initials game. But first, we're going to say thank you to a few sponsors because that was a pretty quick first half. Here we go. Thank you, Grantsburg Telecom.
Whether you're soaking in a warm summer evening, relaxing at home with a family, or putting in a hard day's work, no matter how you internet, Grantsburg Telecom has you covered. Grantsburg Telecom is proud to deliver the area's fastest Wi-Fi ever offered, meaning whether you work from home or manage a local business with cloud-based systems and real-time data, you can relax knowing that our secure, reliable fiber-first network will be there for you. Visit grantsburgtelecom.net/fiber to learn more today.
We keep you connected.
We spark young minds.
We keep you safe on the road.
We keep you healthy.
We respond when it matters most.
We are Northwood Tech.
At Burnett Medical Center, we understand that urology concerns can feel overwhelming. That's why we offer advanced surgical care with a personal touch, right here in your community. From kidney stones to prostate health, we're here to provide clear answers, expert treatment, and compassionate care every step of the way. Together, we'll help you move forward with comfort and confidence.
All right, everybody. We are excited to have you. Thank you. I see couple people, 28 regulators, says check. Stacy Coy and Goob, I presume they're saying let's go Pirates as we get ready to play the initials game and go over some scoring here real quick before we do that. Get your thinking caps on. I'll give you the initials here. The initials are PC. Like Pine City. I don't think that's going to be one that comes up, but we'll see. PC. Looking at scoring, Kaylee Moore has 8 points for Grantsburg. Next is Ruby Rengo with 4, Luella Jensen with 3. 2 points for Lauren Hallberg and Josie Erickson, and then 1 for Carly Burton. Madison Wilhelm has 6 for Unity, 4 points for Andrea Erickson, 3 for Katie Kaler, and 3 for Marissa Anderson. Again, this is the first game of the doubleheader there. Boys get started a little bit after this one. So let's get to it. PC, Nicholas, you ready? And hey, why don't you show them the new banners while we play? This little bit of a renovation, not a renovation, but new banners. It really actually changes the feel. It's not as white paint on the other side. It kind of almost darkens it in here. I don't know, Nick, what do you think? It's a little bit, it feels a little darker or crisper. I don't know. Huh? Cozy, all right. So there you go. Clue number 1 for PC. Its creation is usually credited to a Norwegian. Whew. That volleyball. Its creation is usually credited to a Norwegian. Clue number 2 has connections to MacGyver. Has connections to MacGyver. Clue number 3 often connected to locks and handcuffs. Often connected to locks and handcuffs. Clue number 4, commonly connected to email attachments. Commonly connected to email attachments. Case and Fisher's in suit and tie down there, Nicholas. Clue number 5, found in offices. Found in offices. Boom! Stacy got it. Paperclip is correct. Clue number 6 was a small metal or plastic device used to hold documents together. Hey, I've got another game we can play. Nick's gonna, well, I don't know if he can get all of the state appearance things in his view. Can you get all of them? Huh? Yeah, can you get all the way down to boys basketball? Nope, can't. No. Yeah, I know, but I was going to say there's one state banner missing, and I was going to give extra points to whoever can tell me which state banner is missing. That was the first thing new athletic director Ryan Jansen said to me as I went to get the lineups, because he said, I know this one's missing, and he told me which one it was. But, hey, there you go. Who can tell us which one's missing up there? There's a space for it, so that gives you a little clue. It just didn't come with all the rest of them. It just didn't get it off the printing press or something. It's ordered, and it's on its way, so who can tell me what that is? In the meantime, let's do one more PC. Yeah, there's Kaysen. Let's see if he gets our attention. I don't know if we can get his attention down there, but there, we got him. We got him. Okay. All right, PC. Clue number 1 is often subjective. Is often subjective. Huh? Say it again. Nope. Clue number 2. Often connected to searches. Often. I'm going to put this back on. Connected to searches. Clue number 3. Connected to charges. Connected to charges. As we get some Rombachs in there. There's my mom in the front and Nick's wife, Kelly, next to her on her right. And then that's my daughter who's having the time of her life as she yawns. And her special friend, Jessie. Those two live in Virginia. Their flight got delayed today, and so they were able to move their departure date to tomorrow. So we get an extra day with Caitlin and Jesse, so that was nice. We were all very happy about that, including Caitlin's brother Caleb, who he'll get to play in front of her. I don't know that she's gotten to see a basketball game, high school basketball game that he's played in person. So that's fun. Let's see. Cassie says public comment. That is incorrect. Let me do a quick recap. Often subjective, often connected to searches, connected to charges, and clue number 4, deals with known evidence. Deals with known evidence. Clue number 5, connected to warrants and indictments. Connected to warrants and indictments. And clue number 6, reasonable grounds that lead to an arrest. Reasonable grounds that lead to an arrest. There they are. PC, who's got it? Police custody, good guess, but incorrect. Say again? Oh, you're just a dingus. Dingus. Nick. Oh, there it is. There it is. Ms. Henderson. Probable cause. That is not what you said. You said a lot of things, but that was not it.
That's the first time you've said that.
That is true. First time I've said that. All right, let's get that ambient mic up now that we're not rocking around the clock with Bill Haley and the Comets. And away we go, just about ready to start this second half. A close one, 20-16. This is not a conference game. Unity has moved to the Heart of the North Conference. And as strange as that is, I mean, Unity and Grantsburg have been rivals and, conference rivals for so long. I mean, the USCVC was around for 40 years, and it started back then. Who knows what it was before that. Upper St. Croix Valley Conference, for those wondering. Here's Kaler. Skipped across, bounce pass to the wing. Kaler back again, and Unity doing a good job moving the ball here in their first possession. That one's knocked away, though, and the ball picked up and tossed. That was Josie Erickson picking up the loose ball, and now Kaylee Moore crosses the timeline, guarded by Erickson. Nice dump down to Carly. That left it short, and couldn't secure that rebound, and it'll be Unity ball. Nice to see Jersey Hicks out there. She hurt her hand or wrist in the first half, got taped up and is back out there. She came back in that first half as well, so nice to know that it's nothing major. Here's a 3, and it's good. Wilhelm once again. She has 9 points and now leads all scorers. It's a 1-point Grantsburg lead. It took Unity forever to get their first point. It came on a free throw in the first half. They come out swinging and get their first points in the second half with less than a minute to go. Nice little mid-range there for Ruby Rango, who has 6. Pressure put on in the backcourt. They do get it in. Here's Kottval, who is stuck, but is able to get it over to Erickson, who brings it the rest of the way. Should dump it down. Reverse layup. Nice play. Kaler with her 5th point. Oh, Erickson in some trouble. She's going to get it up 2 more. And the Pirates get across. Get it to Ruby at the free throw line, who is nearly knocked away by Erickson. Here's Josie Erickson. Tough shot on the baseline, no good. And it's going to be a shooting foul, and Josie will go to the line to shoot him. She has 2 points on the game. Five girls have scored for Grantsburg, 4 for Unity. That one comes up short for Josie. Megan Peterson into the game for Kaler. Kaler out with her third foul. So a couple of players for Unity in foul trouble, both Kaler and, who was it? And Grantsburg left early, so the shot doesn't count. One other Unity Eagle had 3 fouls. Who was it? Might have been, I think it was Marissa Anderson had 3. Quickly up ahead, speaking of, she drops it off. 3-pointer on the way. 2 for 2 this half for Unity. And I think that was Kotval in her first points of the night. Up ahead to Erickson. Erickson fires it in to Ruby. Ruby off the glass. Butter. Rango with 8. Good pass from Hicks. Lobbed ahead. Left-handed. Nope, right-handed. Missed. And Ruby has the rebound stripped away from her. And now ripping the ball free was Peterson, and Unity has the ball. Wilhelm thought they lost the ball, was going down court to play defense. He said, hey, get back here. And she has the ball. Anderson. Peterson for 2. I think that might have been touched. Up ahead, Erickson. And Grantsburg will slow it down. She's in some trouble along the half-court line, the timeline. And the 2 freshmen are coming in, and they'll come in for Erickson and Burton. This one lobbed to Rengo, back out to Hicks. Quickly, now Jensen. Jensen left open, the 3's on the way, no good. Thought it might have a chance there after batting around a little bit, but no good. And the score is tied at 24. Unity looking to take their first lead of the game. A little bit of a seam. Fired out. Here's Wilhelm. Lobbed in. Erickson. Nice job getting that ball back in her possession. 2-pointer, no good, missed. Kicked out. Wilhelm sidestepped into the lane. Little floater, no, too hard. And Rango secures the rebound. Aiden Severson-Vlasnik set to check in, and so is Violet Hill. 3-pointer on the way by Jensen, no. Long rebound, and Rango gets it out to Hallberg. Here's Hicks, she's open for 3. Oh, and no good. Looked good on the alignment, just a little short. Ooh. Did my eyes deceive me there? Might have. Wilhelm. Going baseline, and a foul on Rango. 13-17 left to go. That's Ruby's first, team's first here in the second half. Hayden and Violet come in, out. Go Brooklyn Kotval and Madison Wilhelm. Tough shot off the glass, no good. Hayden, the freshman, coming in, taking the shot right away. Here's Hallberg in some trouble, and that's going to be a traveling as she gently lays to the ground. And Erickson will come in probably for Lauren. It's my guess, yeah. Lauren kind of got herself trapped. Going to talk about it on the bench. Anderson. Erickson, who's smiling. Does she do that? Does she smile the whole time? I'll keep my eye on that. Or was she laughing at something? No, she's not smiling at the moment. Okay. Skip pass, 3-pointer, no good. Tough rebound, good for the front. Oh no, that is Andrea. Erickson now with 6. And for the first time, Unity has the lead. Tough shot by Jensen. She'll go to the line for 2, 26-24. And that foul is on Violet Hill. her second, team's second. Kaler set to check back in after this free throw. Luella good. Luella 1 for 2 on the free throws. Severson Vlasnik in a travel for her. Did a good job tracking down the rebound. Here's Rengo. Rengo, and she is fouled by Erickson, and Erickson took the brunt of that one. A little slow to get up. Thankfully, she's okay, Andrea. That'll be her. What is that for her now? That is just her first. Okay. Team's third. Unity with a 1-point lead. Hicks open at the top of the key. Missed it, and it's out of bounds off of the Pirates. Grantsburg putting on the press. Kaler to Erickson. Erickson going to go down the left side. Good ball handling. Oh, and she finds the open player, and Ruby commits the foul, and the freshman will go to the line. That one comes up short. Second one, no good. And a foul on that one. That was funny. That's on Megan Peterson. Her second, team's fourth now, so something to keep our eyes on. Josie gets the inbound, gets it over to Jersey. Jersey all the way up. Nice pass. Here's Moore. She can run if she wants. Nice play. Oh, just a little too hard, but Ruby's there, and she puts it in. Rengo with her 10th point. First girl to double digits here. Bounce pass, and there's a whistle before the interception. Let's see. 28 Regulators says Hayden is number 14. Number 14 for Unity is a sophomore, you silly goose. Well, let me just see why. Yeah, okay. So I think everything on the, because it says Katie Kaler is a sophomore as well, but I had her as a sophomore, or I had her as a junior. Yeah, okay. In my defense, in my research on my paper, I do have her as a sophomore. They must have missed a few of them on the program here that I was looking at that. But thank you, 28 Regulators, whoever you are, wherever you are. That was brilliant. Thank you for your help, and away we go. Here's a actual freshman, Luella Jensen, going to an actual senior, Kaylee Moore, and it's good. Kaylee now with 10. Grantsburg back up by 3 now, 29-26. This one's dropped out. Open for 3. No good. Jensen with the rebound. Here's Erickson. Erickson, nice move to the left elbow. Now it's swung around. Jensen sidesteps, skips over Erickson. Back up top to Hicks. Jersey goes down the left side, loses the handle. I think it was tipped out of there by Kaler. And it'll be Unity ball as Hallberg gets set to check in. Here's Wilhelm. Quick fire into the lane. Jumper good. Violet Hill. Her first bucket of the night. Nice one from the lane. Grantsburg up by 1. Oh boy. Hill gets the steal after getting the shot. Now Kaler. Back out. Oh, that one's wayward, and it's out of bounds. So turnover on the Eagles. Let's see, we got a bunch of subs coming in. This is Kottval. Let's see, number 23 is Anderson. and Erickson. Oh, and now they're going to call a timeout. A full timeout, so we're going to say thank you to the Air Force.
My friends know me as Derek, but I'm also Master Sergeant Raxter. This is my life in the Air National Guard.
At Burnett Medical Center, we celebrate all walks of life. From our very first steps to our sprinting strides, from on-the-job site to afterlife retirement. At BMC, we embrace every pair of feet that walks through our doors. Our comprehensive care knows no bounds. It's for the newborns, the professionals, the adventurers, and those who've traveled many miles. We're here to support you. Your journey is unique, and so is our approach to your well-being. Step into BMC, where comprehensive healthcare meets compassion. Burnett Medical Center, providing healthcare for all walks of life.
All right, thank you again to all of our awesome sponsors. You see them scrolling at the bottom of the screen, and occasionally an ad video. Appreciate each and every one of them. Nail biter here in Grantsburg to finish off the year of our Lord 2025. Josie, tough shot, little floater, no good, and the rebound goes to Peterson, and then a retaliation foul by the Pirates. That's the first on Josie, I think, fourth on Grantsburg. Yep, that's Erickson's first. 4 apiece, fouls-wise for Grantsburg and Unity. Here's Wilhelm. Erickson now, tough shot, and it misses, and Erickson comes up with the rebound, and now Moore, Jensen has it knocked free. Jensen now looking, kicks it back up to Moore. Hallberg. Now Erickson skips it over to Jensen, who's open, three-pointer, good! Luella Jensen for 3. She has 7 points on the night. Grantsburg now up 32-28. Good pass by Erickson, now back out. Unity moving the ball nicely, getting some open looks like this one. The 3 is on the way, in and out, and the rebound ultimately taken by Carly Burton. Now Grantsburg up ahead. Moore gathers the ball and now gets it to Erickson. Erickson, nice pass underneath. The shot is up, no good. But Carly Burton will go to the line, earning a trip to the stripe. Carly looked like, she made a face like, I should have made that one, but the foul was a good foul, just hanging on her right arm. Made it pretty tough for her to get that ball up there. Makes it go here with the free throw. Burton, her second free throw made, that's where she's at. Total, 2 points for Carly. 8:10 left to go. Extends the lead to 5. And in and out. Rebound. And it'll go off of Unity. Josie got a hand on it, but the last to touch it, I think, was Kaler. Didn't see any kind of reaction from her. Ref was right up there on the spot. So Grantsburg misses the free throw, but they get the ball back here on an inbound. Trying to extend the 5-point lead. Moore. Ooh, telegraphed again. Good job by Vlasnik. And Moore gets back down and didn't foul. Got the block. Oh, that's tough. Good play, and it's in. Good hustle play there by Kottfall. Brooklyn has 5, and that's a foul. Foul on Unity. And that's the 6th on the Eagles, so next defensive foul will lead to Grantsburg being at the line. Hallberg in the corner. Good pass. Burton off the glass. That one was tipped. Good play there. I think it was Kotval who got the block. Clean block, and now Unity down by 3 only. Wilhelm kicks it out. Bounce pass to Erickson. Moving past Josie. Bounces it outside. Wilhelm 3. No. Rebound. Offensive rebound and 1. Brooklyn Kotval. She has 7 all of a sudden, and that is Grantsburg's 5th foul, and it's an and 1. Ruby Ringo and Jersey Hicks come in. The foul was on Erickson, her 2nd. Jensen and Burton come out. Trying to tie it back up here. Close game with 7:11 left to go. And it stays a 1-point Grantsburg lead. Hallberg tracks down the rebound. And the freshman on the logo gets it over to Erickson. And now Moore lobs it in. Rango. Rango is blocked but fouled as well. And she will go to the line. That's exactly what Grantsburg wants, is that entry pass. And they've been getting better and better at that as the year's gone on here. So 2 shots here for Ruby. That's the 7th foul on Unity. Struggling from the line, though. The Pirates are under 50% here today. Unity with 7 fouls, Grantsburg with 5. Second one goes for Ruby. Rango now with 11. And she now pulls ahead of Kaylee Moore as the leading scorer. Kaylee has 10. The only 2 in double digits for in the game. Wilhelm on the left wing, gets into the paint, off the glass and good. Wilhelm now joins the double-digit squad, has 11. Lauren has it taken off the top of her head, and then she gets run over by Josie. Pass up ahead, it's too much, a big dribble, and it's out of bounds. Erickson just kind of lost that one, and then kind of got run into, but the ball was out of bounds before the foul, apparently. 34-34. Here's Erickson. Erickson in the lane. Off somebody in the lane. Now Grantsburg picks up the loose ball, though. Hallberg over to Erickson. Thought about the 3. Over to Hallberg. Through her hands. Now over to Moore. Lobbing. How did it find her? Ruby with a dribble. Kicks it out. Open is Moore for a second. Now she dribbles in. Little floater in and out. Rebound picked up by Kaler, and she controls it on the right side. Runs into a trap. Has to go back. Running out of time, and a timeout called. Yeah, Coach Harris saw that. That was not going to go well for Unity. Elects to use a timeout here. And that's going to be a full timeout. We'll say thank you to Northwood Tech and Grantsburg Telecom.
My career journey started at Northwood Technical College. I'm a business management graduate, and I'm proud of my education here. I transferred to a 4-year college where I earned a bachelor's in management, then went on to law school. I'm now an attorney and chief operating officer of a sovereign nation wealth fund. I work remotely across the country providing business resources for 2 tribes. I chose to start my education at Northwood Tech because I could earn credits towards my bachelor's. All associate degrees have a 4-year path. Choose your path and experience success.
Whether you're soaking in a warm summer evening, relaxing at home with a family, or putting in a hard day's work, no matter how you internet, Grantsburg Telecom has you covered. Grantsburg Telecom is proud to deliver the area's fastest Wi-Fi ever offered, meaning whether you work from home or manage a local business with cloud-based systems and real-time data, you can relax knowing that our secure, reliable fiber-first network will be there for you. Visit GrantsburgTelecom.net/fiber to learn more today.
And here we go, 5:42 left to go. A timeout called by Unity to escape a 10-second call in the backcourt. And here comes Kaler. Ooh, good hands down underneath there by Erickson, and now a travel. Travel on Unity. They turn it over out of the timeout. Pirates ball. 5:28 left to go in a tie game. Oh, ball deflected. Good effort right there by Hayden Severson-Vlasnik. But it stays with Grantsburg, and they'll pass it to the backcourt. Here's Kaylee Moore. Hallberg. Lauren has the ball deflected back to her. She's in some real trouble. And now she falls to the ground and is going to call for traveling, and she is hurt. Maybe was poked in the eye. She's laughing about it. She's going to come out of the game. She is smiling and in good spirits. I think she might have just got either slapped or poked in the eye here. So she'll sit for a little bit here. Still a tie game. Oh, good find. The shot is up, but no good, and Rango is there to get the rebound and give it over to Erickson. Josie racing down the right side. Now she stops and finds Luella. LJ, caroms over to Ruby. Ruby with the shot. No good. And now a foul on Grantsburg. That'll be their 6th foul. Just trying to tie it up. It's going to probably be on Kaylee Moore. Let's see. Nope, it's on Josie Erickson, in fact. And that is her 3rd. 4:38 left to go. So everybody with 3 fouls is in pretty good shape. Nobody with 4 fouls in the game that I can remember. Here's Peterson. Peterson didn't start, but she's been playing the majority of the game, and she's here toward the end of the game. Kaler. Lobbed in. Good job by Erickson. Now a 3 on the way. No good. Rebound. And it is a jump ball. I thought he was going to go for the travel. Violet Hill with a nice rebound. And then it was tied up by either Ruby Rango or Luella Jensen. I couldn't tell. Score is tied with 4 minutes remaining in regulation. Boys game is up next. Jensen. Erickson. Back to LJ, back to Josie. Underneath, the Ruby turnaround jumper is good. Another good pass there by Erickson as well. Ruby now with 13 after a bit of a slower start. Grantsburg with the 2-point lead. And that's a foul, so to the line, Hayden goes. Madison Wilhelm and Marissa Anderson are set to check back into the game. Free throw number 1 is good. That's the first point tonight for Hayden. She's done well and contributed in other ways. And let's see, it's Kaler and Hill to the bench for Unity. 3:33 left to go. This free throw to tie it. Too hard. Rebound Rango. Josie. And she'll get it back. She's open. No. Didn't want to shoot that one. Ends up getting over to Hicks. Now she'll come out to the logo. Erickson over to Moore. 3:11 left to go. Hicks just off the front end of the rim. And here's Anderson. Dumps it in. Kicked over. Erickson for 2. Oh! Gets her own rebound. Gets to the rack. And she is fouled with 2:46 to go with a chance to tie and take the lead here from the charity stripe. That's 8 fouls now on Grantsburg, the 3rd on Rengo. This will be 2 shots on the shooting foul. And it is good, and we are tied up. Seven now for Andrea. Lefty's second one, no good. Back to a tie game. It's been a close game almost throughout, but Grantsburg has held the lead for the majority of the game. Unity did have a lead just a little while ago, but other than that, here's Luella for 3, pure! Luella Jensen with another 3-pointer. Take another look as a timeout is called. And Luella opened from outside. That is just a pretty shot. 39-36 is the score. So that's, let's see, I can, for Luella, I believe that's her 3rd 3 of the night. She's just a 3-point merchant out there. Grantsburg with just 1 timeout remaining, Unity with 2. Barn burner here in game number 1. Game number 2 should be similar. Should be an entertaining second game. Boys up next. Might get that one started around 7:20, depending on how late this one goes, if this one ends in regulation or not. But it'll be a separate stream for those wondering. Another good job by Erickson to pick that off her shoelaces. The 3 is up, in, and out. And Ruby with a really nice rebound in front of Andrea Erickson, who is Unity's leading rebounder with about 7.5 a game. Erickson, tough pass. Good job by Moore. Looks like they're running a little 1-3-1 here to try to get a steal at the top of the key. And she's running her tail off. Severson Vlasnik, she's smiling about it. But now they're going to have to get up on them. A 3-point lead, and the Pirates have to take care of the ball here. And so far, so good for Grantsburg. Skip pass to Jensen, and then quickly back out. Pirates doing a good job taking some time off the clock, and there's a wayward pass. 1.5 left to go. All the way up ahead, and it's too hard, and the ball is out of bounds. And it'll be Grantsburg ball. She stepped out of bounds before she let go of it. So the Pirates took a good 30 seconds off the clock on the passing. Obviously, they never would want to turn it over, but they did a pretty good job of playing keep away, never really looking for a shot there. I would expect similar things here as Hicks gets the ball and a foul. And that will send Jersey to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. That's 8 fouls now on the Eagles. That's all Grantsburg was trying to do, get to the bonus here, or get to the free throw line. They were already going to shoot in the bonus. Severson Vlasnik comes out, and I believe it was Kaler who checked back in. 1-and-1 coming up here for Grantsburg. Piper Hicks, first one, no good. Rebound, Jensen! Oh, she got it! Saved it off the Unity gal and out of bounds, so the Pirates retain possession. Good effort by Luella Jensen, and back into the game. Hayden Severson Vlasnik, and out comes Madison Wilhelm. Pirates will try to get back to the line again. Lobbed into Ruby. Actually, they're going to try to shoot here, and a big foul. 2 shots coming up on the 9th foul, so see what Ruby can do here. Can she make it a 2-possession game? She's got 2 cracks at it with 1 minute and 8 seconds left. First one is up and good. Big free throw there by Ruby Rango for her 14th point. Makes it a 2-possession game with 68 seconds left to go. Both boys teams waiting in the wings as the second one is no good. Rebound pulled down by Peterson. Quickly up ahead, it's deflected by Erickson out of bounds. It'll stay with Unity with 1:01 to go. Kaler to inbound. She'll get it in. This is Wilhelm. They don't need to get a quick shot here by any means. Kaler gets to the right wing. 3. Good. Oh, I thought she had it. Good rebound. Ball is loose. Shot from the free throw line. Quick. Another rebound, but Luella comes away with it. And then she's called for traveling. She is called for traveling because she traveled. But a good effort there by Luella to rip that one free. She just took one extra step. 42.4 seconds left to go. Unity doesn't have to get a 3, and they don't have to do it quickly here. Oh, knocked away, Hicks! The long pass is knocked away, and Hicks retains possession, and Grantsburg's going to call a timeout as Hicks kind of got away from her a little bit. And with 30.4 seconds left to go, the Pirates take their final timeout. The boys waiting in the wings. Grantsburg up here 40-36. Nice crowd on hand for a holiday basketball game. New Year's Eve in a couple of days. Just finishing up with Christmas. Yeah, again, Merry Christmas to everybody. Hopefully you've got big dreams and goals for the new year. And even more, that you achieve what you want here as 2025 comes to a close. It's a time for looking ahead, but it's also a time to reflect. And we, in our family, did a lot of reflecting this year, a lot of amazing things and a lot of tough things happening in our lives over the last 12 months. But very grateful and thankful for the people in our lives, which includes you. If you're listening and watching this, it includes anybody we come in contact with the We Are Network. That is a great play by Erickson to bop it and take it. Now they do have to be a little quicker. They still don't need a 3. Erickson. Three-pointer is no good. Rebound Hicks. And it's tied up, or is it? It's a foul. Oh, that was a good look for Katie Kaler. Just missed it, and that's 10 fouls on Unity. So a chance to make it a bigger 2-possession lead. No matter what, Unity still has a chance here. Marissa Anderson will check back in. Foul. Let's see. Foul was on Andrea Erickson. Free throw number 1 by Hicks is no good. And Grantsburg, when reviewing this one, we'll look at their free throw shooting. It hasn't been great. It's under 50%, and it's a 4-point lead. They'd love to have a couple of those go. But this one's the next most important one, and she gets it. Hicks with her first point of the night. The clock is not started. There it goes. Woo, they got to half court before the clock started. Ball is loose. Ball is still moved around. This is a 3, no good. Unity's running out of time. And with 3.7 seconds left to go, it's a jump ball. It stays with Unity, and a timeout called by Harris, Coach Harris. Down by 5, 3.7 seconds left to go, a full timeout. Boy, what, Nick, you're a master basketball mind. What do you say? What do you draw up to score 5 or 6 points here in the next 3.7 seconds? Exactly. Not much you can say in this situation, but with this amount of time left, I mean, obviously, Unity has to get a quick shot, and then they have to foul. Hope Grantsburg misses 2. Unity does have 1 timeout left. But everything's going to have to go absolutely perfect for the Eagles at this point. And if you're Grantsburg, you're just like, don't foul. That's the worst thing you could do right now is foul. You can let them shoot a 3, let them shoot a 2. Whatever they do is going to take a couple of seconds, and then just make sure you get the inbounds, of course. So there is, it's a non-zero chance, but this has to go here for Unity. Inbounding it, Wilhelm gets it in. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Shot is up and good, and it does count at the buzzer. So the final score here is going to be 41-38. I didn't see who got that one underneath her. I think it might have been Megan Peterson. I'm not sure. But regardless, Grantsburg now goes to 3-4 overall. Unity falls to 2-6 overall. This again is a non-conference matchup. As weird as that sounds, Unity and Grantsburg non-conference. So looking at scoring really quick, leading all scorers, Ruby Rengel with 14. Kaylee Moore had 10, and so did Luella Jensen. She had 10. Chipping in, Josie Erickson with 2, Jersey Hicks with 1, Carly Burton with 2, and Lauren Hallberg with 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Every player that hit the hardwood for Grantsburg scored at least once. For Unity, leading scorer was Madison Wilhelm. She had 11, 7 points by Andrea Erickson and Brooklyn Cotval. Marissa Anderson had 3. Oh, Caitlin Kaler had 5, or Katie, and then 1 for Hayden Severson Vlasnik. So that is going to wrap things up here for the girls' game. The boys' game up next. I'm going to cut this one off here so I can get set up for that as the boys take the court here in Grantsburg. You can see the clock started 15 minutes to go till that one. We'll get everything set up and on a different stream. But thank you again to Nick Rombach doing the video camera. My name is Bob Rombach. Thank you for watching high school basketball here on We Are Unity and We Are Grantsburg, both part of the We Are Network. Have a great night, everybody.